everyone! Welcome to Real Talk. I'm Ansley Hamilton.
I'm Morgan McCullough.
And this is Marshmallow, aka the unofficial official mascot of George Ann Films. Today we're going to be talking to you all about Marshmallow and Marshmallow only. But first, Morgan, is this your first episode on Real Talk?
This is. How did you know?
Welcome. Well,
Thank you.
run Real Talk and I haven't seen you on it before, so that is kind of how I came to that conclusion. Are you excited to be here?
I am very excited.
Wonderful. I'm going to ask you lots of wonderful questions about Mr. Marshmallow. First of all, starting off with, who's your good boy?
Are you a good boy?
He's the best boy.
You know what he likes? If you
What?
clap and cheer for him.
Yay! Marshmallow! Yeah!
Well, he's not a happy camper right now. He's a little bit camera shy, but
There was no visible difference in his mood.
Oh,
Oh, that was
God.
phenomenal.
Woo! Go Marshmallow! Go Marshmallow!
So, how old is Mr. Marshmallow?
He's 12. He's turning 13.
Wow.
October 13th.
He's an old man. He's a grumpy old man.
He is grumpy.
You know what? His age doesn't show. He's very spry for his age. Marshmallow, what is going on outside? He is locked on. I'm gonna need you to cheat towards the camera, buddy.
Pay attention.
The camera loves the face. Your beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful face. I just gave blocking instructions to a dog. Aw.
He's going against it. He's like, I do what I want.
He's like, I'm the star here. You're gonna work with me. I'm a diva, and he is a little diva, but we love him, and that's why it's worth it.
Absolutely. He's gonna be famous.
Yes,
Are you
he is.
excited?
He's gonna be the new Instagram celebrity dog that's gonna get you a bunch of free PetSmarts goods.
I would love that.
Honestly, I follow at least 2 different dogs Instagram accounts local to Georgia Southern, and so it's not completely out of the realm of possibility that we absolutely could set up a Marshmallow Instagram, and it would make numbers. It really would.
He's famous.
He would be famous. We'd have to get him a little doggy red carpet for everywhere that he
Oh
went.
my god, that'd be so cute.
Although, who needs a red carpet when you are dripped out like that? Can we just talk about his
Right?
fit for a second? Give us a 360 view.
Okay.
Placate to the show the camera how beautiful his outfit is. Yes! There we go. I know men who don't dress that well. He is out here styling. He looks so
yeah.
handsome. Now, Marshmallow, if you cannot tell, is a chihuahua. He is a beautiful little chihuahua, and he's got the pointiest ears, and just the most thoughtless eyes. They're beautiful. I'm obsessed with them. So, how did Marshmallow come to be in your company?
Oh, okay. That was a long time ago. So I'm 20. I've had him since I was 8 years old. So he's definitely a childhood dog. We got him. So we used to have another Chihuahua before him. His name was Chili. He died, unfortunately. He dug underneath the neighbor's fence and messed with a German Shepherd, and that was not a good idea.
Oh no.
But what's crazy is we adopted him. But after we adopted him, we found out he was born the day that Chili died. So it's kind of spooky, but kind of fate too.
Wow.
So it works out.
You can't make that stuff up. That's just how life works. That's wonderful. Wow. And you just brought him all the way here with you to college. That's wonderful. Y'all have spent beautiful years together. Oh, that makes me emotional. I got my first childhood dog when I was about 8 years old.
Aww.
And unfortunately, she passed away before I came here to college. So we didn't have quite as long together as I wanted, but I still cherished every moment with her.
Yeah.
Taffy, I miss you. I love you.
Is that your Instagram name?
Yeah,
I was wondering
Taffy
what that was
Castle.
from.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's well, okay, so there's a little bit of backstory about that is not just early childhood pet related. I got my username that I use for all my social medias, Taffy Castle, Taffi, Castle with a K, Kastle, from the classic stripper name generator rule, where you take the name of your first childhood pet and then the name of the street you grew up on to get your name.
Okay.
A lot of fantastic nicknames have been created this way. I have a friend whose name comes to Chi Edinburgh, which is very high fashion. I'm Taffy Castle, which is a little not as high fashion, but does connotate a different type of personality, which I do feel fits me. What would your name be in that realm?
Chili Brittany.
Chili Brittany. All right. Kind of just sounds like a cold woman. Coming to the stage, Chili Brittany. Someone get her a sweater. She is not thriving. She needs to be covered. Oh my gosh, it's sweater weather. I love sweater weather.
Oh, it is.
Clearly, it's sweater weather for Mr. Marshmallow. Who came up with the name Marshmallow?
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Was there any like abstract thought process that got you to that, or were you just ate and naming food you liked?
Food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it weirdly fits him. He definitely is not like a sweet puff of sugar, but it fits him in like a kind of like ironic sense where it's like marshmallow. It's so cute. It's so cute, and he is so cute. But I know that do you think if he knew that his name was Marshmallow, he would think that that was a good name? Do you think he would want to change his name?
I don't think there's any thoughts behind his eyes, so he wouldn't know, honestly.
Life just kind of happens around him. Well, do you have any fun Marshmallow stories for us? What's Marshmallow been up to recently?
Oh, okay, so this isn't very fun, actually, but he's an old chihuahua, obviously.
He's an old baby.
And a lot of older chihuahuas have bad teeth, and you really can't prevent it. Like, you can try to brush your teeth, but it helps not too much, though. So we had to take him to the vet to get some teeth cleaned and removed. And he went into the vet with 14 teeth, and he left with 6. So he's a happy camper now.
He's recovering.
He is. This is his second week recovering. He's doing pretty good, though, and he feels a lot better already. But yeah, I'm glad we got that taken care of.
Yeah, plus today with like the way that like there's so many different kinds of like dog food, being a toothless little dog is really no longer like a thing that means that they're going to be suffering. Like my stepmom has a dog, and she was 16 years old this past summer, and she had to get all of her teeth removed. Now, a lot of little dogs have to get all of their teeth removed if they're going to live to be that age, because they will rot out of their head, and it causes them extreme pain and extreme discomfort. And you can tell because they get really, really like angry. They get real sassy. They do. They get short. But so she was not a happy camper until we got her teeth removed. Now, my stepmom was very nervous to get her teeth removed because she was like, I don't want to reduce her quality of life. But when I tell you that when this dog got all of her teeth removed, she was like the happiest that I have ever seen her. Like, she ate because we got her these like little puree bowls that we just like loosely chopped up with a fork. So it was basically just mush. We mixed it with a little bit of chicken broth, whatever, her medicine. And normally she was a very, very picky eater. But this dog never gave us a problem again. Like, she was eating happily. She was extremely, extremely like more affectionate. She was just way happier, more sociable. So if you are out there for some reason and you have a little dog who needs to get their teeth removed and you're nervous about it, don't be, because it really is the best thing for them sometimes. And I applaud you for taking Marshmallow to get his teeth taken care of, because a lot of people neglect dogs' dental hygiene, and that's not good for them.
Also, don't be scared, because I was really scared for him to go under and get the surgery and stuff, because I'm like, he's a little dog, he's old, what if he dies? But don't do this. But I looked up like the death rate in Chihuahuas under, and it's like for all dogs it's like less than 0.1%.
They're strong. They're little fighters. They're extremely powerful. Yes, you're very powerful, Marshmallow. You're gonna live forever.
Absolutely. For my sake, he better.
He's not allowed to be. He's not allowed to be older. Like, he can't age. But do you have any fun Marshmallow stories that you would like to share with us? Hello, boy. Hello, boy. I would like to pet the boy. Hello, boy. So portable. So easy to transport. That's right. He just moves. You can just throw him like a little football. No,
I do not suggest
don't do
that.
Do not throw the marshmallow. Oh.
Big yawn.
Yeah. Big yawn. That was adorable. He looked at me like, girl, it's just a yawn. It's not that deep. And I'm like, I'm sorry. You're just so cute. He's a great little lap dog. He is.
I don't really have any fun stories, but he is my best friend. He's been my best friend since I was 8. He's always been by my side.
Wow.
Yeah.
Marshmallow. You're a real one. You're a real one, aren't you, Marshmallow?
He's loving that.
Yes. What kind of treats does Marshmallow like? Like, what's his favorite food?
Ooh.
What's his favorite food?
Okay.
Favorite snacks?
This is his food we give him. So I gave him, this is Caesar's brand too. I gave him, usually the Caesar's, like, all the brown, but it's still, like, soft. But I bought, this is Canine Cuisine Compliment, and it's only 4 ingredients. It's chicken, peas, carrots, something else. I think chicken broth, but he loves these.
Oh, he's excited. If y'all are lucky, we might feed him on camera and just let you watch him chow down. Which, I'm saying it does not sound like the riveting content that I wish it was, but you will be blessed with it nonetheless.
Absolutely.
Have you seen those, speaking of dog food, have y'all seen those, like, viral TikTok lick mats that are going? Really? Oh my gosh, okay. So there's this, like, there's this whole, like, underbelly of dog food, of the dog food world, and, like, the pet food world, where you need to buy, like, specific bowls or specific, like, food delivery dishware that is meant to mentally stimulate your animal's mind while they're eating. So it kind of helps them, like, get a little bit of energy out. It helps them use their brain. It's supposedly very good for their mental development.
Okay.
So they're these textured rubber mats that have, like, these indents in them, like a silicone ice cube tray, if it was like a made of Minecraft blocks. But you, like, spread the soft, like, things or whatever you're, like, feeding to your dog, like, into the grooves of the lick mat, and then you can put it down, and they'll, like, go to town on that for, like, an hour and a half just trying to get everything. And apparently it's really, really good for their mental development. And there are these videos that go around on TikTok, my goodness, of people constructing these lick mats. And let me tell you, they are a production. Like, some of these dogs are licking things off of mats that people would be, like, lucky to eat. So you'll see these mats that is, like, chicken salad, blackberry puree, like, it's all very natural, and of course they make it all themselves. It's definitely, like, very, like, it's very, like, holistic, like, good for your dog, but they are hilarious, I think, just because, like, so much work to put into it, but, like, apparently it's well worth it, the science checks out. I just find pet culture is hilarious to me.
It is. I love whenever, like, okay, it's normalized for dogs to have, like, food names or silly names like Marshmallow, but I love whenever pets have, like, human names. Yeah. Like, they'll be like, oh, come here, Jessica, and you expect, like, a woman to come through. It's a dog.
This is my pet. His name is Kevin. And no, that name is not based on anyone in real life. I love ridiculous pet names. Not just, like, I just think that, like, you can name a cat anything. Like, I have a friend whose cat is named Tenderloin.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Because you can name it anything. Like, cat, like, oh, this is my cat Flip Flop. Like, you can name it anything because it doesn't care. It's not going to come when you call it anyways. So
that's true.
You might as well just name it something fun. And they just have such gremlin aesthetics about them that you can get away with naming them anything and it fits. Like, yeah, what's up, Ankle? How you doing? These are all real examples. These are all cats that I am aware of.
Really?
Yes. Ankle.
Oh
y'all.
my god, I love that.
I love cat names and pet names so much. What is your dream pet? Do you have any, like, exotic pets that you wish you could own?
Like, maybe a lizard. I don't know what kind, but I like going to the zoo and see all the special lizards there. I'm like, I want to take you home with me.
I love lizards. Oh my gosh, how big of a lizard would you want? Just like a little gecko, or like would you go like full bearded dragon?
I'd probably go for like one of the big ones. I don't know what they're called. I see
so
them on
cool.
Instagram, like they're like the orange giant lizards. They look like dinosaurs, and they'll like wash them in the bath and stuff, and like.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
Yeah, I want one of those.
I don't think you can own a Komodo dragon, but they're like a relative, I assume, of like a large lizard like that. Komodo dragons really are just like modern day dinosaurs. They are terrifying creatures. They're gigantic. They're majestic. I love them. So a lizard. Awesome. Yeah. I go more in the rodent direction.
Ooh, okay,
I would love a pet possum or like a pet raccoon so much. I want a pet raccoon. I want a pet possum. My grandfather used to have a pet raccoon. And he told me stories about having a pet raccoon that made me want a pet raccoon, and now I want a pet raccoon. I don't understand why we haven't, like, put a conscious effort as a society into domesticating those animals.
That's true.
Because I want a pet raccoon. If we could do it with ferrets and guinea pigs, we can do it with raccoons and possums. It's possible. Science has shown us that it's possible.
That's true.
We've set a precedent. So besides lizards, what is your favorite, like, dog breed?
Dog. Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
For sure.
You're brand loyal.
Brand loyal. I also like Pomeranians.
Oh my gosh, that's me. I'm a total, it's like one of the things where I definitely have like very, very prissy kind of like high maintenance, expensive luxury taste, and that's with dogs. I love Pomeranians. I love little prissy pouch pooches that you can carry around with you at all times. I'm into like little white fluffy dogs that you can go shopping in bodegas while carrying, and you can look even fancier. Like, they're really aesthetics. They're an accessory at a certain point. But I love little tiny dogs. But the only like larger dogs that I will like really, really go head over heels for is Shiba Inus, which my whole heart. Huskies, which are adorable, but very high maintenance. You gotta brush those things all the time, and you gotta get them like a lot of exercise. And Samoyeds. I am obsessed with Samoyeds.
What is that?
It's like if you took a imagine a small white Pomeranian and then blow it up to like the size of a golden retriever, and that's what a Samoyed is. And they are pack. What are they called? They're pack dogs, but they're human pack dogs.
Oh.
And that they were used in colder climates as like living blankets almost. So they're very, very
cute.
cuddly.
By
Instinct. They just are like they're Velcro dogs. They just want to like be pressed up to at all times. That's why, is because they were bred to keep like people warm in like colder climates, and that's why we have like a whole breed of dogs called lap dogs. Is that's what their primary purpose was for. Dogs like Marshmallow, Chihuahua, obviously comes from like South America, Central America, and they're lap dogs because they were literally they were living alarm systems for Latin American aristocracy. So, like, Havanese and Maltese dogs who come from Cuba were Cuban aristocracy dogs that were meant to sit on the lap all day of the person that they were, like, guarding. And so if anything happened, they were kind of the first line of defense. Not in that they were, like, fearsome enough to ward off anything, but just in that they're yappers. They bark. Alarm. They're an alarm. They'll alert, like, whatever guard is nearby. Someone will hear the dog barking and go running. So that is kind of why that's why like those smaller dogs are called lap dogs, and what their like evolutionary purpose was, because like humans really took dogs from like wolves and just said we are going to just like pigeonhole y'all into unrecognizable levels of differentiation between dog breeds, and it's super fascinating.
It is. Prime example one.
Oh yeah, example, and that dog is a classic lap dog, because he will just sit on your lap and chill, as case 1 through 7, 1 through a billion. Yes, that's right, Marshmallow.
Right? I have a 6-hour class online on Mondays, and he just sits on my lap all day long.
Beautiful.
He eats it
Beautiful.
up.
You're doing your job just right, buddy.
Yeah.
And what does he get paid in? Love. He gets paid in love.
In treats.
He is not amused. He's like, I would rather be paid in... Like, I would trade all the love in the world for... like just 18 of those little cups.
Oh yeah. You want this later? He's like, open it, Brandon.
Every time we put it near him, he gets so excited. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Do you think it's time to feed him? Do we want to feed him? Because we got to wrap up this episode soon, so we might as well give the viewers a big finish with Marshmallow eating his dinner live on camera. With all of the ASMR goodness that can come to you from this microphone. Oh, he is impatient. He's like, give me it. Give me it.
Alright. He never eats the peas. He like goes around.
Aww. Oh my god.
Ew, Marshmallow, you're getting that all over me.
Oh wow. He just shoved his face in there and just like took like a solid bite out of like the pit of food that it is. Wow, yeah, he's into it.
Yeah, you can take your time, Marshmallow.
He's getting chicken all over you, girl.
Is. I'm gonna have to wipe this off later.
Do you want to put him on the table?
Oh, yeah.
Here, Marsh. Here, Marsh.
There you go, bud.
There you go, buddy. Whoop. Almost a disaster, but not quite.
We did get it everywhere.
Ooh, I can smell that. Yeah, ooh. That smells like chicken salad chick. Oh. Y'all ever been to chicken salad chick?
No, I don't eat meat.
Dude, I don't either, but like it baffles me how there can be like an entire restaurant dedicated just to chicken salad.
That's true.
It blows my mind.
Is that good?
You're right. He is not. Oh, he ate the pea. Wow.
That's
yeah.
a first.
Oh, and then he spit it back out. Never mind. I spoke too soon. But like, I was about to be like, oh my god, go Marshmallow for eating your vegetables.
Healthy king.
Yeah, no, he said no. I do not want the veggies. Peas are basically like the salad portion of a dog's food. Sometimes they're into it, sometimes they're not. This gives me so much joy. He's just chowing down. All right. Well, while he is finishing his dinner, thank you so much, Morgan, for joining me for today's episode of Real Talk.
Thank you for having me.
It was an absolute pleasure. We will continue to do episodes as we are able to. Morgan is my new official co-host, replacing Rosie, who has graduated. We miss her every day. We miss her dearly. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We will see you next week. I'm Ansley Hamilton, and this was Morgan McCullough signing off for Real Talk. Bye, guys!